Hey everybody, welcome back. I have another coloring book haul video for you. I know, right? I just had a pretty decent size haul and now I have some more. And a lot of times when we film these haul videos, we make excuses for our hauls, but guess what? I'm not doing it. I'm not apologizing it. I'm not excusing it. I wanted these books, so I bought them. This is a haul from Book Outlet and Amazon. I will show you the Amazon ones first just because there's less of them than there is from Book Outlet. So the first one, you guys, was the reason why I placed an order on Amazon. Hello! It's the Spooky Girl coloring book from Coco Wyo. This book I think is brand new, and I saw it on Grumble Bunny did a flip through, and I'm like, what? I have to have this book. I mean, there was like no, oh, I'll put it on my wish list and wait or anything like that. I'm like, yeah, this book is mine. So definitely, yeah, super, super cute. And I am going to do a flip through of it. But I know there's a shadow. I apologize for that. Very cute. It's just super, super, I love this one. It's just so adorable. I mean, how could you not want this book? Yeah. Spooky Girl from Coco Wyo. And then the next one is a color by number. This one is from Such and Such Diva, and this is the first of his books that I have purchased before. I know I'm very late to the game on these, but everybody seems to have his color by number and also the ones from, I believe, his wife. And I only had a few color by numbers from Color Questopia and the hashtag ones I have and the Deborah Muller. So I was like, I think I want this stained glass. So I was looking through what he had to offer and I saw this one and I'm like, yep, stained glass Halloween, gotta have that one. So very excited to work in this one. I'm not planning on waiting until Halloween for it, but you just never know. Again, I know there's a shadow. We have really wonky lighting today. So yeah, cute witch hat, little spooky castle. Yeah, it's just very, very cute. I think this is going to be a really fun one to color in. So, Stained Glass Halloween, color by number from Such and Such Diva. I think I'm saying his name correctly. The next one, I'll be honest with you, was all about FOMO. One of the coloring groups I'm in, the ladies are like cranking out the pages in this one. Village Charm from Teresa Goodridge. If you just heard that noise, it was Dutch jumping up on the bed next to me. Village Charm from Teresa Goodridge. It is a Creative Haven title. And I'll be honest with you, I was planning on holding off on this one until the National Coloring Book Day, which is August 2nd. Usually I place an order with Dover that day, and so that's what I was planning on doing, and I was going to get it then, and all these ladies in my group, and you know who you are, were cranking them out, and I'm like, oh, I have FOMO. The FOMO was strong with this one, so I went ahead and I got it, and yeah, glad that I did. It's just your regular Teresa Goodridge. So, 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 so cute. Tons of flip throughs, I'm sure, all over YouTube for this one. But yeah, really, really glad that I have this. Her books are always beautiful. So that is Village Charm from Teresa Goodridge. And then I have one more Amazon book. This one is called A Vampire's Coloring Book. And I think when I purchased it, I thought it was by Coco Wyo for some reason. I don't know why I had it in my head. Then it came and it's not by Coco Wyo at all. But the illustrations are nice. It's kind of one of those ones where they don't really say who it is. It says it in the listing on Amazon, but in the book itself, I looked and it doesn't. Oh, copyright. It just says copyright 2020, all rights reserved. But I don't think it really tells you who the illustrator or the company is. Yeah, gives you a test color page, and the back of the pages are black printed. But I really like the art. It fills up the page entirely. I wish kind of that it was not going off the edges, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. So it's kind of bendy, this one is. Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason I had it in my mind that it was from Cocowayo, but it's definitely not. But I can put a link to it in the description section with who it says it's from in the listing. But yeah, so that is a Vampire's coloring book. Very fun. And then for my book outlet order, I did order 2 books that were not coloring, and I will show those to you guys just in case you are interested. So the first one I got was The Great Gatsby from F. Scott Fitzgerald. This is a beautiful copy. It is not exactly a hardcover, but it's like a cardboard type. It's like this matte black with all this gold metallic lettering and everything on it, and I think it was, this got a sticker that says $12.99 wherever that was from. I think it was like between $5 and $6, so not a lot. But I've never read this before, and I thought that would be a great way to start. Paper Mill Press is which this edition is from. I've never seen the movie or read the book. So I'm late to the game on that one. But we've been collecting some like the classics lately in these types of editions, formats, whatever. And I actually think we have some other ones that Keith got, like Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, Call of the Wild. There's a lot, and they're in the same format, and we're devoting like an entire shelf to, or 2 shelves or 3 shelves, bookshelf basically, to the classics, and that way we have them on hand to read. So I'm looking forward to reading this one because I've never read it before. So yeah, that's The Great Gatsby from F. Scott Fitzgerald. And then this one is, it is considered a classic, but not obviously in like a collectible edition or anything. It is The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I have read this. I'm not sure if it's Salinger or Salinger. I always said Salinger. I have read this book so many times. I have a copy, literally, this is the truth, it is tattered and falling apart. I've taped the cover I don't know how many times, and I think it was like probably one of the original paperback editions that I found it at my grandmother's house, and it belonged to one of my uncles. So I found it probably in the early 90s. I was or late 80s. Maybe I was around 19, 20. I can't remember exactly, but if you've never read it, it's about a boy that's going to boarding school, and his name is Holden Caulfield, and he's basically having a nervous breakdown, and the whole book is about what he's going through and his perspective, and he doesn't really understand what's happening and why he feels so weird and why he's doing all these crazy things and acting out, and it's about his relationship with his parents, and he has a little sister that he's delighted by, and but he's like completely astounded by all the hypocrisy he sees in the world, and the irony, and just people in general, how disappointing they can be. And it's him trying to come to grips with all this while he's having a nervous breakdown. And I loved this book. This book is also kind of famous because I believe that it was the person who tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan, and now his name has escaped me, I believe had a copy of this. Or was it the one who shot John Lennon? I can't remember. Does that make me terrible? I can't remember. Anyways, some kind of famous assassination or assassination attempt. The person had a copy of this book with them, and was obsessed with reading in this book. And I'm just interested to see if I have a different take on it now, because I am quite a bit older than I was when I read it. And I mean, I read this book and read it. I bet you I've read this book no less than at least 12 to 15 times. I've read it a lot, and I took a lot from it. And I'm just interested to see that now that I'm in my 50s, how much has my perspective changed, and how do I feel about the characters, and that kind of thing. So anyways, long story short, yeah, long story long, The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. And I think this one was like $5 to $6 on Book Outlet also. Okay, now we'll do the coloring books. So this is kind of funny. The Keanu Reeves Crush and Color. It cracks me up. Colorful fantasies with a mysterious hero. Illustrations by Mauricio Campidelli. So everybody has like the one, there's like Idris Elba and Jason Momoa. Those are the ones I see most frequently. The Keanu Reeves, the Jason Momoa, and the Idris Elba one. But I got the Keanu because I thought it was more, I don't know, I just thought it was funny. And so sometimes there's like challenges and stuff where you have to color a book with a man in it, or certain things about, that would be in a man coloring book. And I don't have anything like that. And so, yeah. So I just thought I would get it. And it says it's got perforated pages to make it easy to display the object of your romance or bromance. I'm going to color these and frame them and put them all around our bed and see what Keith thinks about that. But they're just so funny. It's just funny. And it's got like quotations on the back of every page. I don't know. These were floating around at Ollie's for like $1.99. And at the time I had thought about getting it and then I never did. And now I'm like, why didn't you get one then? Dang it. So I should have, but I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny. I'm definitely probably not going to color every page in this book by any means. I might not even color 5 pages in this book, but I just thought it was funny and I wanted to have one of these. I saw the one that like it's fairly new that has like all the guys from like the 80s. So it's got like Tom Cruise and Harrison Ford and like those guys, Arnold Schwarzenegger maybe, that were like hot stuff in the 80s. So yeah, this one is the Crush and Color Keanu Reeves. I think they had the Jason Momoa too. I don't know. Anyways, the next 5 are all mythographic books. So I totally blame Phaedra for this if she's watching. She does beautiful work I'm going to put her Instagram in the description section below if you're not familiar with her. But she does amazing work in these. She does amazing work in everything she does, but in these and her Deborah Muller especially just blow my mind. And so I have 3 mythographic books, and I just kind of want to get them because I think they're cool, and I want to figure out how I can color in them without having to get caught up in the doodly bits. So it's kind of like a challenge for me. So this one is Frozen Fantasies by Fabiano Attanasio. There we go. And these were significantly less expensive on a Book Outlet than they are at Amazon. These were each between $6 and $7, I think. So yeah. So this one is the Mythographic Frozen Fantasies. And you guys have seen these. You guys have seen these books before, and like what the deal is with them. They can be crazy. I'm really excited about the horror ones coming out later in the year, at the end of summer, I think, or beginning of fall. Oh, can't wait to get my hands on that one. So that one, excuse me, is Frozen Fantasies, and that one's by Fabiana. We'll just won't say your last name. This one is the Odyssey, and this one is by Joseph Cadenbang. I have the Animals one from him also. And Imagine. I think, did he do the Imagine one? I have that one too. His, I think, are even more intricate than Fabiana's. But I think what I need to do is just like pick a focal point, you know what I mean? And just go for it. I have colored in the Animals one before. But man, I'm telling you guys, Phaedra, she just does some beautiful, beautiful work in these. So that one's Odyssey. The next one is Dream Garden, and this one's a Fabiana one also. This one's really cool. Sorry for that shadow. I have dim lighting today, so I put in my ring light, but it makes, instead of putting it behind me, excuse me, my allergies are bad today. Instead of putting it behind me, I have it in front of me, and so it makes a shadow. that's most fabulous. Oh, gorgeous. Look at that one. I love it. So that one's Dream Garden. But if you are wanting these books, definitely go check out Book Outlet, because they had 5 titles the day I placed my order, and I double checked and I didn't have. The ones I have right now are Animals, Imagine, and Paradise. So I did not get any duplicates, and I was glad of that. This one's Enchanted Castles, also by Fabiana. Ooh, this one's kind of like, it's got a lot of bats in it. Kind of looks like haunted. But when I recently colored in that Entangled Dragonflies book, it kind of showed me, you can skip out of like all the Zendoodly things going on and just focus on like a few things in the picture, and that helps a lot, So that one's the Enchanted Castles. And then the last one I have is Wanderlust, and this is the only one I have by Alessandra Fusi, Fusi. I'm not sure how you say her name. This was the only one that was a little bit damaged. It has a tear right here. I'm going to just tape that down so that it won't get worse and tear the actual cover apart. But this one is Exotic Adventure and Hidden Objects. Well, we don't care about the hidden objects. We just want to see the exotic adventures. Since I'm not really taking any exotic adventures myself. Oh, this is a good picture for the tiger. Everybody's doing that Year of the Tiger. Hashtag, who is that? Johanna that's doing that? I can't remember exactly. I don't follow the color alongs too much. I get overwhelmed. So I have just a few people that I'm trying to follow for color alongs. I do like the Color Your Horde, and my friend Sonia at Sonia's Mixed Media, she does challenges. I try to follow her. I was doing Olga Rainey's for quite a while, and then I kind of slacked off. I'd like to get back to those too. So these books are good for those challenges too, because you can find all kinds of stuff with these hidden objects. So like if the challenge is color something with a grapefruit, you can find it, or anything, a grapefruit, whatever, you know what I'm saying. There's a wide variety of stuff, basically. So that is Mythographic Wanderlust. And that is it. That's my haul. I have 2 more coloring books on the way to me from Coloring Heaven. I did get the Gothic Special by Enes Guerrero that just came out recently. And then I got the one that was like a few times ago, the Starry Night one, because I wanted that one. And I kept checking my grocery store and checking my store, and it wasn't showing up. So I just went ahead and I ordered them both from Coloring Heaven's Anthem Publishing website. And I know that they have a Etsy store too, but when I looked at the difference, the Etsy store was free shipping. I think you had to spend $40, right, to get the free shipping. And the books were a few cents higher than on the Anthem site. And the Anthem site, the shipping is included in that. So I was like, this doesn't make any sense for me, since I only wanted 2 books. So I definitely just ordered from their website and not the Etsy store. But that's it. Those are the only 2 I have yet to come. And I don't plan on getting any more for a while. This will definitely keep me busy. I'm hoping to get a lot of coloring done this summer, especially because of my left hand being in like a cast for a while, and then a splint for a while, and what have you, and going through therapy and everything. A lot of things I'm not going to be as active this summer, I don't think, as with doing stuff that I normally would do. But I can color because it's my left hand that's getting operated on and not my right hand. So and I am right-handed, even though I use my left hand. I'm kind of like ambidextrous because of my arthritis. I have compensated with the weakness in my right hand with using my left hand more often. And so I'm really kind of going to be incapacitated for a while because my right hand does not have a lot of strength in it. I can color, I can write, I can type a little bit with it. I'll brush my hair, and I can put my makeup on. But other than that, I use my left hand for everything. I use my left hand for eating, for drinking, for opening doors, for using like a blow dryer or straightening my hair or anything like that. I use my left hand. So I'm really going to be in a mess, but we'll get through it, right? And that's what I plan to do, is color a lot this summer. So hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, right? All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to do flip throughs of that spooky girl and maybe some other stuff. And so look for those. And question or comment below. I will see you soon.